Hello everyone, welcome to Swiflearn YouTube Channel where we all, hello everyone, once again welcome to Swiflearn YouTube Channel where we all connect live at the YouTube platform of the Swiflearn, right? So here we are back with the fourth session of linear equations in two variables. So I hope you have gone through the previous videos and you have understood what the topic is, right? Yes. All right. So everyone come up. We will have an exciting session today because there will be some quizzes. Hi Shiva, welcome. Just on time. Very good. That's nice. Okay, and everyone, you can call your friends also to connect with us. Yes. Before that, let me, Shiva, tell you something about what is Swiflearn. What does this platform do? So we always say that we try harder. What do we mean by we try harder? See, we are working with you students so that you achieve your dreams. How is that possible? Yeah. So I am working very hard with my students because this platform says that the teachers has to work hard with their students so that they can achieve their dreams. But how is that actually practical possible? Practically कैसे possible है कि हम आप सबके साथ hard work करें? It's 100% live and interactive classes. Right now I am connecting with you live. Yes, YouTube लाइव है राइट. सो वैसे ही हमारी जो क्लासेस होती हैं स्विफ्लर्न प्लेटफॉर्म पे वो सारी लाइव होती हैं जहाँ पे हम एक दूसरे से बातें करते हैं, एक दूसरे को समझते हैं, टॉपिक को और इंटरेस्टिंग वे से सॉल्व करते हैं जो कि दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म्स में नहीं भी बताया जाता कि उसको प्रैक्टिकली कैसे यूज करते हैं, हम वो भी बताते हैं. जो हमारा क्वेश्चन मार्क रहता है ना हमेशा दिमाग में, हम ये पढ़ ही क्यों रहे हैं? We always think that why do we study this? So this question is solved by this platform. It makes sure that the student understands the concept and the knowledge for that topic. Why are we studying that particular topic, right? So yes, it's 100% live and interactive classes with maximum of 6 students so that we can give personalized attention to each and every student. Right, so I can concentrate as being a teacher there on each and every student and teach you better, right? Not only I am concentrating on the students, but there is an academic mentor team that is keeping a track of you. So by saying that the team is taking care of it, they are taking care of your classwork. How do you perform in the class? Like what we are doing right now. How do we perform? You do your homeworks, the assignments that we assign you. How are you taking that seriously and are you solving that? Not only that you're able to solve, but how much time did you take to solve that particular question? अब टाइमिंग यहाँ पे क्या रोल प्ले करती है? I'll tell you. See, जो सी चीज मुझे आती होगी ना मैं क्विकली आंसर कर दूंगी, है ना. अगर आप मुझसे कोई क्वेश्चन पूछोगे मैथ से रिलेटेड या फिर किसी और टॉपिक से, मे बी साइंस से, अगर मुझे नहीं आता तो मैं उसको सोचने लग जाऊंगी, राइट, कि मुझे नहीं आता. सो मेरे वो टाइमिंग उसको सॉल्व करने के बाद, सोचने के बाद भी अगर मैं आंसर देती हूँ और अगर वो आंसर सही होता है बट उसमें एक जो गैप आता है टाइमिंग का, उससे मुझे ये पता चल जाएगा कि हाँ ये वाला क्वेश्चन मैंने सॉल्व तो कर लिया था, मैंने इस आंसर तक पहुंच तो गई थी, बट मुझे इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने में कहीं ना कहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम थी, right? So this timing plays a very important role. So this is a team, there is academic mentor team that's taking a track of our performances. By that, I'll get to know that this was a topic I could have solved very quickly. I know the concept, so I just need to brush up before the exam. But whereas this is the particular topic that I have to work a little more harder, I have to understand it more deeply. So उससे मुझे उस पे वर्क करना है, राइट? इससे मुझे इजीली हो जाएगा. Yes, Ellen, hi, how are you? I'm very happy to see you here. The platform also covers the syllabus as per school exam schedule. तो एग्जाम से पहले ही बता दो कि मैम पेपर है, तो why not we study that and we are able to score good marks in the school exam. क्यों? क्योंकि proof तो चाहिए ना that we are working harder. Yeah, so we also have to prove that when you get good marks, actually you are not proving yourself, you are helping the platform to prove themselves that yes, we are working hard with you. We were able to improve our students' result. So wherever when you join, it's always a high. So we are working harder. You are proving us right, right? Yes. Not only this, we also handle custom request. ऐसे नहीं है कि जैसे NCERT की बुक आ गई 12 चैप्टर्स हैं पूरे ईयर में मैथ्स के, ये 12 चैप्टर्स ही पढ़ने. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. इफ यू वांट टू स्टडी वन मोर टॉपिक दैट यू फील इट्स वेरी नाइस, आई वांट टू स्टडी मोर, which is not there in their syllabus for that CBSE, but it's from 10th, maybe from 12th, and you want to study that, so we are here to teach you. Just give us the information. All right. So will you not say that yes, we are known as India's most sincere learning destination, जहाँ पे सिंसियरिटी मैटर करती है, जहाँ पे हम सारे सिंसियरली जो पढ़ना चाहते हैं वो ही पढ़ते हैं, राइट? और जो सिलेबस में है वो भी सॉल्व करते हैं और रिजल्ट से भी प्रूव करते हैं. सो दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई Swiflearn इज नोन फॉर इट्स सिंसियरिटी. इट्स नोन एज इंडियाज मोस्ट सिंसियर लर्निंग डेस्टिनेशन फॉर ग्रेड्स 1 to 10. Yes, we teach 1 to 10 students. All right. Okay, so key features, I'll put some more light. That is, we have a detailed progress reports. There is a statistics graph जो हमारा डिफॉर्म करता है कि हमारा ग्राफ हमेशा ऊपर ऊपर जाए, हम जितना वर्क करें हमेशा ऊपर जाए, राइट? बट इन केस इफ देयर इज अ फॉल, तो टिक 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 टिक, इट्स अलार्म. Start working harder. We teachers has to concentrate on that student. See that graph is going down. थोड़ा सा भी डाउन होता है ना, हमारे को यहाँ पे इंडिकेशन आती है. See, he is not able to do that. Concentrate. Work upon him. Try to teach him in different ways. See, a topic can be explained in various of ways. वो टीचर को पता होना चाहिए कि कौन सा वे पढ़ाना है जिससे उसके वो पर्टिकुलर बच्चे को समझ आ जाए. मुझे एक टॉपिक किसी और तरीके से समझ आ सकता है, आपको किसी और तरीके से आ सकता है. तो दिस प्लेटफॉर्म ब्रिंग्स ईच एंड एवरी टुगेदर, ऑल द डिफरेंट वेज विच आर पॉसिबल टू टुगेदर टू अ टीचर, एंड दे टेल देम, सी दिस टॉपिक कैन बी टॉट इन सो मेनी वेज. सो वी आर ऑल्सो लर्निंग विद यू सो दैट वी कैन टेल यू, राइट? एंड वी कैन टीच यू हियर. So there is a Swiflearn academic test series. So it's known as SATs. What is it? स्कूल में कितने बच्चे होते हैं? एक क्लास में 30, 35. Suppose let's keep it 30. Let's make it very simple, okay? And 5 sections. So it comes out to be 150 students. हम उनसे ही competition करते रहते हैं. जब first आते हैं, wow, I've done so great. मैं तो बहुत अच्छा हूँ. And later on when we grown up, we realize कि हम स्कूल में तो सिर्फ 150 से ही compete कर रहे थे और सोच रहे थे बड़े हीरो बन रहे थे, हमें बहुत अच्छा आता है, right? But in the real world, we don't stand anywhere. Or maybe I stand beyond my expectations. So this SAT exams makes me prepare from right now. When I am in 9th, when I'm in 8th, I'm in 7th. I myself know that yes, this is my situation. I have to work a little more harder to achieve what I want to, what is my progress or what is my dream standard. I have to work harder or I have satisfied that. So this SAT exams is an international way of finding out your place, which helps you in your future, right? और वो SAT से अगर by chance हमें लगता है कि हमारी work अच्छा नहीं है या हमें लगता है कि अच्छा है बट थोड़ी और प्रैक्टिस करनी चाहिए, so yes, we provide you unlimited practice tests. So there is no limit. Keep on practicing because we here believe, seriously we believe that practice makes every human perfect. तो अगर हम कोई चीज गलत को बार बार प्रैक्टिस करते हैं ना तो हमारी वो हैबिट बन जाती है, राइट? तो हम राइट चीज को अगर कंटिन्यूसली प्रैक्टिस करते रहे तो why not make it a right habit that we are able to understand the topic and we can solve it to the best of our ability. Yes, last thing but not the least, school exams are subjective. It's not a multi-choice question के जहाँ पे 3 या 4 answers options दिए हैं, किसी को भी click करके answer take कर सकते हैं. It is a subjective where you have to prove, you have to write the proofs, should know the steps. So we take the exams for the stepwise marking as well. So we give each and everything. We tell you that, see, this step carries half a mark or 1 mark. So please concentrate. And this is the way you have to write the steps. So this stepwise examination, which is there in the schools, it helps when we are teaching you. It helps you to get good marks in the schools as well. जो कि हमें चाहिए, right? Yes. So if you think that it's a great way of doing it and you can learn something different and good from us, then kindly book a free trial class. Yes, the trial class is free. We are not charging you anything. So you can check on it that whatever Haneeth ma'am said there, YouTube live, she announced it so proudly as this platform is offering or not. If you think that it is, then please kindly comment to this that you have already taken a trial and ma'am, I agree with you. Or if you don't, then let us know that also so that we can concentrate. What was the thing which our student did not like when he came into a free trial class, right? Yes. All right then. Finally, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Yes, you never ever miss the new sessions that we come here and we are here to teach you. All right, and please share this video to the maximum of your friends possible so that they can also come here और हम बहुत मस्ती करें और interactive session यहाँ पे भी करें. Why not we interact and know each other and we understand the concept more beautifully, betterly and best way possible. All right, so let's start now. What were we discussing? We were discussing linear equations in two variables. We have already done in 3 sessions on that and this is the 4th session. So are you all excited? Yeah, great. I can see the students and here I'm coming up with the new topic on that and we'll solve some of the questions. So what all we have run so far, let's discuss that we will recall today what are linear equations in two variables. Definition हमने first session में पढ़ी थी, right? तो क्यों ना उसको revise करें. Then we'll solve some questions based on linear equations in two variables. So what are linear equations? How do we solve that questions in two variables? We'll study that. Now let's start. Okay. So it's a revision time. Let's see who all know it. What is linear equation? Yes, everyone, you can comment. I'm reading your comments. I'm here only for you guys, right? Yes. So linear equation is the equation of a straight line in a linear equation. So it's equation of a straight line. It could be one variable, it could be two variable. So हम linear equation की अगर simple definition की बात करें, one variable, two variable तो उसके bifurcation है, ठीक है, उसकी branch है. But as it is, अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि linear equations क्या होता है, then you have to say the equation of a straight line in the linear equation is called the linear equation. एक equation क्या है? एक straight line है जिसको हम graphically prove कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकते और वो चीज हम कैसे करेंगे. We'll move ahead and we'll discuss. Okay. So let's talk about linear equation in one variable first. So linear equation in one variable is the equation which has only one variable. Pretty easy, right? इतना easy है ना ये तो. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Linear equations in one variable. Linear equation, one variable. तो क्या है? The equation which has one variable is known as linear equation in one variable. Pretty easy. Okay, so with this, when you got to know what is one variable linear equation, can you tell me what is the linear equation in two variables? Yeah, I want that answer from you. What do we mean by linear equations in two variable? Yes, guys? Yes, can you tell me what is linear equations in two variables? Yes, that's right. Linear equation in two variables stands to the equation that has two variables, right? Simple? Okay, so before that, let's understand the graph of linear equation in one variable. So what is the graph? When we mark a point on a linear equation of one variable, it's always on what? Where do we mark it? हमने ये discuss किया था last class में, if you remember, that whenever it's one variable, we'll always mark it on a number line. Like x is equals to 2. So there is only one variable, that is x. So there is only one axis. So that is left with only a number line where we can make it. So let's draw a number line for this. How will we draw a number line? Can anyone tell me? Yes, how can we draw a number line? Straight line, like horizontal sleeping line that we used to make with equal intervals starting from the origin 0. On the right, it goes the positive numbers. On the left, it goes the negative numbers. So from where do we start? Always from origin 0. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right hand side. And the negative ones, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 on the left hand side. So it says x is equals to 2. So where is x? This is the x-axis. So where is 2? This. So this is always represented as a mark of a point. See, you can see it's written a mark of a point is in a one variable which is always there on a number line. So one variable है तो number line होगी and it will represent it by a mark of a point. So we can only make a point for this. All right. Moving on to the next thing that we discussed earlier was the linear equations of two variables. So what is that? We have discussed that the equation with two variables are known as linear equations in two variables. What are the two variables that are possible? X and y and z. It's our variable. We can take anything, right? The general form of a linear equations, which is general form means generally we like it. So we make it universally that everyone understands in a form of two variables, that is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So this is a way of representing a linear equation where a and b are the coefficients. Coefficients means uske aage, jaise 2x, 3x, 4x. So 2, 3 and 4, which the examples I gave you, they are the coefficients. And c refers to the constant. So what is here? C is a constant number. All right. So it can be any number that we are talking about. It can be 0 as well. But there is only one rule that says that the coefficients should not be 0, whereas the constant can be 0. I hope am I making myself clear? It says ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So here a will never be equals to 0. A b will never be equals to 0, because then only it will be in a form of a linear equation in two variables, because we want any value of x and y, right? But a c can be equal to 0 and cannot be equal to 0. So there is no restrictions on the constant. Clear, everyone? Yes, great. All right, so let's move on to the next. So is the example coming here? 6x plus 2y plus 5 is equals to 0. So it's example where what is the coefficient of x? Anyone can tell me here? So in this x, what is the coefficient of x? Yes, guys, you can tell me this. What is the coefficient of x? Yes. What do you think will be the coefficient of x? That's right. The coefficient of x is 6, which is standing ahead of it. And what is the coefficient of y? Coefficient of y is 2. Very good. And what is c? C here is 5, which is a constant. Beautiful. Well done. All right. So let's move ahead. Solution of a linear equation. How do we find the solution of a linear equation? There is only one solution of a linear equation in one variable. How do I mean by this? I'll explain this. See, if there is one variable of a linear equation, so I'm marking it like this. Let me put it a red one. Linear equation in one variable will only and only have one solution. Why do we mean by this? See, x is equals to 2 if this is the equation. Or it can be 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. Let it be equation. So anyway, I'll only have one solution for x because I have one variable. But when I talk about variables of 2, so there are two variables in a linear equation, that becomes 6x plus 4y plus 8 is equals to 0. I can take any example. But in this case, what happens? The solutions are infinite because it depends on the value of the pair. Yes, if I take a value of x, it will change the value of y. So that is why it said it has infinitely many solutions. Clear, everyone? Yes, great. So let's see this. How is it there? As there are two variables, the solutions are in a form of ordered pairs. So x comma y. We have seen that in previous videos. If you have not, kindly after seeing this, you can go and check that and understand what we are talking about. All right. The pair which satisfies the equation is the solution of that particular equation. So whatever the pair, whatever the value of x and y that we choose together, which becomes a pair, if that is put into an equation and it satisfies that particular equation, then that becomes the solution of that equation. That is the answer, solution, because it's satisfying the equations, right? Yes. So let's see how is it possible. How do we represent the graph of a linear equations in two variables? How do we do that? To draw the graph of linear equations in two variables, we need to draw a table. Why do we need to draw a table? Why does it say that we need to draw a table? We need to draw a table so that to write the solutions. Remember, we used to make a table like this, where it was x and y and depending on the value of x, if x was 0, depending on that, we used to calculate the value of y. So that is why to write the solutions of the given equation. And by this, we used to get, suppose it is a. So I used to get a point 0, comma a. And maybe it is b and it is 0, let it 1 and 1. I'm supposing it can be anything. So let us b comma 0 and it is 1 comma 1. So in that case, I have 3 points, plotting that points on graph, and I am able to find out the equation. But just remember, right now I'm talking about how many points? 3 points. But as a general, whenever I have to draw an equation, so by joining these coordinates, we get the line of the equation. That is true. But for general way, the values can have only 2 things. We can have only 2 points from which we can make a line. Let's see how. The value of x and y will satisfy the given equation lying on the line, right? We know that. So the pair is only possible when it satisfies the equation. So when I put that point on the line, putting their values in the equation that is given to me, अगर मैं उस equation की जो मैं pair बनाया है उसकी values को अगर मैं equation में put करती हूँ, अगर मेरा left hand side right hand side के equal आता है, then only I'll say that it satisfies the equation, right? So every point x and y of the line is the solution that x is equals to a, y is equal to b in a given equations. तो x y का ही एक कोऑर्डिनेट होगा, राइट? एक पॉइंट होगा जिसमें x भी होगा y भी होगा. तो पर्टिकुलर x की जो वैल्यू होगी उस वैल्यू पे y की सिर्फ एक ही वैल्यू आएगी. रिमेंबर दैट, ऑलराइट? एनी पॉइंट विच डज नॉट लाई ऑन द लाइन, तो क्या होगा? कोई पॉइंट लाई नहीं करता. If I take any random position of a point and put it on an equation, अगर वो उसको equal नहीं आ रहा, so that what does that mean? Yeah, can you tell me what does that mean? Yes, that means that it is not a solution. Pretty easy, right? अगर तो satisfy कर रहा है equation को तो उसका solution है, so it's a solution. अगर वो satisfy नहीं कर रहा, does not line in the line होगा, वो उसको satisfy नहीं कर रहा, उसका solution नहीं है और वो line पे lie नहीं करेगा. Clear with this one? Yes, this is what the basic concept that we did before and we are just revising that. Okay, so let's move on to what the last topic we did in the last video, which was the equation of linear lines or parallel lines of x-axis and y-axis. Now this one I will expect to get the answer from you guys, which are there live with me. We were there yesterday as well, and you were here with me today also. Let's see, do you remember or not? All right. So what does that say? Equation of lines parallel to x-axis and y-axis. So what is the equation of line which is parallel to x-axis? Can anyone tell me? Yes, when we draw the graph of linear equation in one variable, then we have to put the line, number line, right? अगर एक variable है तो number line में एक point put करना है. But whereas when it's two variables, so it has infinitely many solutions and we can plot it on the graph like a straight line. We are clear with this one? So now we will start with the multi-choice questions. Let's see who can give me these answers. X is equals to 9, y is equals to 4 is the solution of the frequent equations. Which of these? So out of A, B, C, D, which is this answer is of which solution? Like what equation satisfies this solution? Now can you tell me? Yes, guys, you are there with me live. So I want your answer saying that x is equals to 9, y is equals to 4 is the solution. So among A, B, C, D, which equation says that x is equals to 9 and y is equals to 4? Yes? Okay, I'll give you some couple of seconds. Let's see who all can do that. And give me the answer. Yes? Alright, so to find out the solution, what do? We put the values in the equation. And if I get the left hand side equal to the right hand side, that means it's a solution, right? And if it does not come, that means it's not a solution. So let's start with the first option, A. It becomes 2 into 9 plus 4. What is it? 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 4. It's obviously not equal to 70. So first option cancelled. Let's move to the second option. It says 9 plus 4. What is 9 plus 4? 9 plus 4 is 13. Is it equals to 17? No, it's not equals to RHS. So this is not a solution. Let's move to the third point. That says 9 plus 2 into 4. Right? It's like this. It becomes 9 plus 8. What is 9 plus 8? It is 17. Is it equals to RHS? Yes. So that means that this third C option is right. Let's see how we are able to find out the right option. Yes, C, that's right. So C is the right option. All right, great. Let's move to the next one. The graph of a linear equation this cuts the y-axis at a point this. So you have to tell me at when will it cut the y-axis and at what point. So let's see, are we able to find out this or not? Anyone can give me the answer. I'm here to read your answers. I'm here to read your comments. All right. Yes. So the graph of a linear equations 2x plus 3y is equals to 6 is an equation given to me which cuts the y-axis at a point. So remember, when we are saying it cuts the y-axis at a point, that means something like this. It is 0, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. That means it's cutting somewhere here. In that case, what does that mean? That x will be 0 for sure. Yes. So by any ways, these two options will not be there. Pretty easy. I've made my work a little easier. Yes. So that means 0 plus 3y is equals to 6. So 3y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 2. So what will be the answer? X comma y is the coordinates. That means 0 comma 2. Is there any option? It's option D. Let's see, are we getting the right answer or not? Yes, see, we got the right answer. The D option is the right answer. Very good, guys. All right, moving on to the next question. Let's see who gives me the answer. The linear equation 3x minus 11y is equals to 10 has unique solution, two solutions, infinitely many solutions, or no solution at all. Yes, what do you guys say? A linear equation like this, 3x minus 11y is equals to 10, will have a unique solution, two solutions, infinitely many solutions, or no solution at all. What do you think would be the answer? All right, I'll give you a hint. First, check how many variables are there. How many variables? Do you all agree if there are two variables? Yes? So now if there are two variables, that means that the equation will have how many solutions? Infinitely many solutions. That's right. That is C point, because we have studied before that an equation which has only one variable will have unique solution, whereas an equation which has two variables will have infinitely many solutions, and due to those points we can apply that on a number line, on a graph, sorry, right? So graph में वो line कहाँ तक जाती रहेगी, जहाँ जहाँ satisfy करेगी वो चलती रहेगी. So that is why we say there are infinitely many solutions for that equation which has two variables. So C is the right answer. Well done. All right, so now I've given you a hint, or actually I've told you the answer for the next one. Let's see who can give me the answer. 3x plus 10 is equals to 0 will have a unique solution, two solutions, infinitely many solutions, or no solution. Let me see who guys are listening me carefully and who are understanding with me, right? Yes. So it says 3x plus 10 is equals to 0 will have how many solutions? Yes, guys. Will it have unique solution? Or two solutions? Infinitely many solutions, or no solution at all? Yes. That's right. It will have only unique solution, just one solution. And what will that solution be? Let's find that out. 3x is equals to minus of 10. X is equals to minus 10 by 3. See, I am only able to find one value of x that satisfies this equation. That makes this putting it 0. So there is only one and a unique solution. Well done. All right then. Let's move to the next question. The graph of linear equations x plus y is equals to 2 cuts the y-axis at, see we have done this one, we'll do it once again. So the graph of a linear equations x plus y is equals to 2 will cut the y-axis at which point out of these? Any idea? Anyone can tell me? Okay, you can take some time to solve it and find out the answer. What would be the point at which this line will cut the graph's y-axis? Yes, the equation is x plus y is equals to 2. So this equation cuts the y-axis at which point? Now remember when I said that y-axis means x is equals to 0. So that means putting in that equation I can simply get y is equals to 2. So the coordinate will be 0, 2. So what is that one? B. So let's see, are we getting the right answer or there is something error? Let's see that. See, B is the right answer. Okay, great students, if you're practicing and understanding with me, it's a great way of learning. And you can give it on the comments that you are there, you are able to solve that, or you have any doubt related to a particular question that says stop, stop, stop. And I'm there to stop and correct myself or to tell you how to understand, because this platform says that each and every student should understand. The platform Swiflearn says that a teacher has to make it very sure that each and every student present in the class understands the topic. And if he has any doubt, then he has the right to say stop there and then. The teacher has to stop, listen to the student and explain it again. So we are doing our duty, our job. Kindly help us doing that in a better way. All right? Yes. So the graph of a linear equations 2x plus 3y is equals to 6 cuts the y-axis at a point. So what will that point be? It's a repeated question. So, but now I am not giving you the point. I'm not asking you the point, whereas I'm asking you the coordinates. Will it be a first coordinate, second coordinate, third coordinate, or fourth coordinate? Yeah. Who will tell me the answer for this one? So this one is just a little easier. I won't say it's a very difficult question. It's easy, but it's just a link. What the link is, if you know the point, just imagine that point. In which coordinate does it come? Does it come in the first coordinate or the second coordinate? I hope you all know what is first or second coordinate. If not, not a problem. I'll repeat that so that that point is clear and you understand. See, this is x-axis, this is negative x-axis, or you can put it this way. This is y-axis, this is y dash, which is a negative. So when x is positive here, right? All the things are positive, and here is also positive. When I move on the top, just bear with me that I know these gaps are not perfect, which I always mention that it should be, but I don't have a proper graph. So just imagine that these gaps are okay. All right, so can you imagine that for me, please? Thank you so much. So in the first coordinate, we always start from here. The first coordinate means that x is positive and y is also positive. Can you see it's coming till this area? X is also positive, y is also positive. That's why we call it first coordinate, where x and y both are positive. Okay, let's move to this one. What happens to x? X becomes negative. So that's it. When x is negative, whereas y is positive, x comma y, it becomes the second coordinate. All right. Whereas we talk about the third coordinate, we go from here. First, then second, then going down, third, and then left. Right side, we move to the fourth coordinate. All right. So here, what happens to x? X is also negative, y is also negative. So it becomes as a negative. All right. It can be negative 1, 2, a, b, but that has to be negative. Whereas this one, what happens? X remains positive, whereas y becomes negative. Clear? So now can you tell me the solution which cuts the y-axis will be which coordinate? I hope now you've understood, and now with this graph showing you, you can tell me the points. If both the answers are positive, that means it's in a first coordinate. So let's see. It's saying cutting y-axis means x is equals to 0. That is positive, right? Y will be equals to 3y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 2, which is also positive. Where will it lie? First coordinate. Let's see, are we getting the right answer? Am I teaching right? Let's see that, okay? See, A part is the right answer. Yes, it's when x is positive, y is positive. That means that point lies on the first coordinate. Great. Moving on to the next one, the graph is x is equals to 3 is a line. So when it's a line, it's parallel to x-axis at a distance of 3 units from the origin. It's parallel to y-axis at a distance of 3 units from the origin. Or it makes an intersection at 3 on x-axis. It makes an intersection of 3 at y-axis. So by understanding, when I say a graph x is equals to 3 is a line, if a line, what does it mean? What will it mean? When I say x is equal to 3, that doesn't mean that it's parallel to x-axis, the first point says, and has a distance of 3 units, and it is parallel to y-axis and has a distance of 3 units, or it makes an intersection on x-axis at 3, or it makes an intersection at y at x-axis at 3. What does that mean? Yes, guys, think over it. It's just a way of asking in a word problems, right? Yes, but the answer remains still the same. If you can visualize it, you will get to know what does that mean. That we have started in the last class when we say that x is equals to 3. What does that mean? In that case, x plus 0y is equals to 3, remember? So whatever the value of y may be, it will not change the value of x. Yes. So what does that mean? What will it be parallel to which axis now? It will parallel to x-axis or y-axis? Yes, it will be parallel to y-axis because the points of y does not change the answer. So it's parallel to y-axis and it's a distance of 3 units. So B is the right answer. Great. Now, let's check your knowledge once again. So, we have already solved so many questions. We have discussed, we have seen different ways of which a question, the simple answer can be asked, and you have to use still more brain to get to that answer, right? Yes. So, let's see, we'll check your knowledge on this. Are you able to do it or not? If the point 3, 4 lies on a graph of equation this, then find the value of A. Let's do it once again. Let's read the question one again. It says the point 3, 4, okay, it lies on the graph, all right. The equation is given to me. I have to find out the value of A. So A is here as a coefficient of x. So that means I have to find out the coefficient of x. Now, how do I do that? Have you any idea how do we solve these questions? Yes, guys, do you have any idea? Yes, if it lies on the point lies on the equation, that means it's a solution. Yes, so we'll take that note and solve. So solution is that the equation is given to us, all right. This lies on the given line, that is also given to us. That means x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 4. It will satisfy the equation, right? Now, why don't I put these values? So when I put these values, the left-hand side becomes 3 into 4, that is 12, whereas the right-hand side remains in the term of A. Now I know if it is a solution, that means the left-hand side is equals to the right-hand side. By putting those two things equal, that means 12 is equals to 3a plus 7. 7 here is getting added. It goes on the other side, becomes negative. 3a is equals to 12 minus 7, that becomes 5. 3a is equals to 5, and now a is equals to 5 by 3. So by this, we are able to get the answer of the value of a. Great. All right. Moving on to the next one, it says, show that the point A, 1, 2, B, minus 1, minus 16, C, 0, minus 7 lies on a graph of a linear equations of this. You have to show me that these points lie on a linear equation of this one. So whenever we have to show something that the graph satisfies a linear equation or not, what does that mean? That is it a solution or not, right? That's what it means? Yes. So let's see. What will I do? I'll take the equation. I'll take the first point A. 1, 2. I'll put it here. What is here? A, x is 1 and y is 2. Putting that, the left hand side remains 2, whereas the right hand side becomes 9 minus 7, that is 2. So both are equal. When left hand side is equal to right hand side, what does that mean? Yes, guys, what does that mean? Yes, it means it's a solution. Very good. Now, moving on for B, -1, -16. Similarly, what does X stands here? -1. B stands -16. Putting that values left hand side is equals to the right hand side. We are coming up because it is 9 into -1, -7 becomes -9 -7. When we add together, because negative get added, we put the negative sign, which is -16. That means it is a solution, right? Moving on to the third coordinate that was given for C. What was the point given? 0, -7. Now putting that value on the equation where X is 0, Y is -7, what do I get? So that's right hand side, left hand side is Y, that remains -7 itself, whereas the right hand side is 9 into X. X here is 0, whereas -7. Again, I'm getting the point -7. So in all the three options, I'm getting left hand side is equal to right hand side. So what does that mean? Yes, it means that hence all the 3 points satisfy the equations. That way they lie on the graph. So that is a situation in which these 3 points, from these 3 points, the line will definitely pass when we draw it on a graph. All right. So therefore, these points lie on a graph of an equation that is given to us in the question before itself. Great. Yes. All right. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So this one is for you. Draw the graph of linear equations 3x plus 4y is equals to 6. At what points of the graph cuts x-axis and y-axis? Now, let's see who can give me this answer. So it says that the graph we have to draw. Okay, we'll draw a graph. That's not a problem now. We have done so many of linear equations and solved and made that a graph. And that is 3x plus 4y is equals to 6. And we have to find that it cuts the x-axis and the y-axis. What does that mean? That it should satisfy these. So why not we find out those values? How do we find out when we cut the x-axis and y-axis? By keeping one coordinate as 0, right? So equation is 3x plus 4y is equals to 6. Now we need at least 2 points. Remember when I was starting the session, I said I'm taking 3 points, but we need minimum of 2 points just to draw a graph. So even if I have 2 points, so at least minimum I need 2. I can have more, that is good. But if I have also 2, then also I can draw a graph. So minimum of 2 points is required to draw a graph. Thus the points of the graph cuts. So we know from where the point passes, where the line passes, and where does it cut. So first says x-axis. That means if it has to cut the x-axis, that means the y-axis has to be 0. That means the value of y should be 0. Yes. So let's put y is equal to 0 in the equation that is given to us. That becomes 3x is equals to 6. X becomes 2. So we get the point 2, 0. Easy one. Okay, now you have to tell me what should I put 0 when I want the line to cut the y-axis. What do I want that? When I want the line or the graph of the particular linear equation to cut the y-axis, that means the coordinates or the value of x should be 0. That's right. So that means x is equals to 0. Why not substitute that value in the equation? That becomes 4y is equals to 6. And then y is equals to 1.5. All right. So now I know the coordinate is 0, 1.5. And the before one was 2, 0. I have 2 values. Now can I draw the graph? Yes. Now let us plot these points on the graph. So here we come with the graph. And let's see how are we able to plot. So first says 0, 1.5. So x is 0. Okay. I'm here 0. And y becomes my 1.5. So I'll go on the top and mark this point. Moving on to the next one. It says 2, 0. So I know x is 2, whereas y is 0. I don't have to go up. I don't have to go down. I'll stand here only. So the point is 2, 0. Now when I cross this and I get to know that, all right, this is meeting at a point. It's crossing that. So that is also a solution. Even if I don't take this out, even if I don't calculate, I have 2 points, then also I can draw a graph. Let's see. Without using this, I'll show you how do we draw. So let's start from here, pass from this point and this point. See, I'm able to draw it. Automatically, if I extend, it will go. I don't need to find that point as well. We can only get it directly. I hope it's clear now. Yes, so how many points do I need minimum to draw a graph? Yes, guys, how many do we need it? Minimum 2 points. 1 point will never ever satisfy and we cannot draw a graph for that. We can only draw a number line. All right, so here's a question for you and you have to solve it in front of me and give me the answer. Let me see who all are there live and we are very excited to study with me. Let's see that, okay? So it says, the question is, 3 tables and 2 chairs cost rupees 1900, whereas 2 tables and 4 chairs cost 1800. Find the cost of table and chair. All right. So what we have to do, we have to find out the cost of table. We have to find out the cost of chair. But what is given? It's given to me in a scenario, a situation that this person, when I'm going there, I'm buying it. Okay. See, why are we using linear equation? This is an example, a practical example, which we always say that the Swiflearn platform provides a practical example where this thing is actually used. So there's one question which is actually happening. So when I go to a shopkeeper, I say, okay, I need 3 tables, 2 chairs. What much total should I pay? He said, okay, you can give me 1900. And I look at my pocket. I say, no, that costs a little more. I don't have that much. I said, okay, fine. What you do is, let's do something. Let's make 2 tables, what's given here, and 4 chairs. Then what will that come out to be? He says 1800. I said, oh my God, I was thinking of if I decrease the table and increase the chair, the price should be a little more different. But it's just difference of 100. It's a problem for me. So in that case, what do I do? Now again, if I ask the question for the shopkeeper, that what is the cost of table? What is the cost of chair? Won't he get irritated? Excuse me, you keep on giving me the combinations first and then you directly, why didn't you ask me the cost? Yeah, it happens. So why not I be smart enough? क्यों ना हम खुद ही इतने स्मार्ट हो जाएं, खुद ही आंसर निकाल लें? Is it possible? Yes, it is. See how I'll tell you. Cost of table निकालना है, right? So let the cost of table be x. Let the cost of chair be y. So let me put 3x plus 2y that he said comes out to be 19. All right. He says 2 tables plus 4 chairs comes out to be 18. So what have I made? I have made a linear equation in 2 variables. The 2 things, the one is cost of a table and another one is cost of a chair. Putting that together, I got 2 equations. Now, what is the way of solving it? We have done so many ways, right? One was the way of doing it was substitution, right? So from first equation, I can find out the value in terms of x, right? And put that value in the second equation and I can find the common solution. Or the other way which we have done is, what was the other way? Elimination. That's right. By doing the coefficients together, right? Making them together with the same coefficients and then finding out the value, subtracting or addition, whichever way I'm able to eliminate, I need to cancel it. So whichever way I'm able to do it, I can find out the value of next question. Right. And the third which we did was graphical. Very good, students. I am very happy that you are understanding this. The third one was graphically. What were you used to do graphically? The same way we used to make a points x with a pair of x, we used to get a particular value of y. एक x के लिए एक y की वैल्यू आती है, वो सब्स्टिट्यूट करके उससे ग्राफ बना लिया और जहाँ पे वो इंटरसेक्ट किया दोनों लाइंस ने, वही वो कॉमन सोल्यूशन है, right? Yes, very good. So now can you solve this equation and give me the answer quickly? All right, so let's see who gives me the answer first. So the equation I have made with you, and now you have to tell me, you can choose any method which you think is convenient for you and you can give me the answer. All right, who will give me the answer for this one? Manda, hi, how are you? Excited to see you here. All right, so let us do it with, yeah, Tanuja. All right, great, Tanuja, welcome back. I'm happy to see you again today as well. So what does it mean? Okay, so let me do the coefficient same for x. So in that case, let me use the elimination method because that I find a little more easier rather than substitution. It's up to you, your choice, whichever you think it's convenient. I'll multiply this by 2, multiply this by 3. On solving this, what do you get the answer? All right, you can take your time. I'll just show you the answer. You can pause the video here later and solve it. And the answers which you'll get is the cost of table is 500, whereas the cost of the chair should be 200. So if you get the answer, please kindly come and say, yes, ma'am, we were able to do it. It gives us so much boost that, yes, the students are able to do it here because we are coming here to teach you, right? This Swiflearn platform has come here to teach you guys. आपको ही तो पढ़ाने आ रहे हैं और आप सॉल्व करके हमें दिखाते होगे यस मैम हमने करा था हमारा ये आंसर आया सो सी इट गिव्स अस सो मच एनकरेजमेंट कि हमारे बच्चे हमारे साथ सीख रहे हैं राइट yes so kindly solve this one come to this answer if you are able to do it please comment yes ma'am I'm able to do this and we would be really thankful for you for giving us a sort of motivation. Okay, so here's another question. Now I'll not make the equation for this one. I want you to make the equation and give me the answers, okay? So the equation is 10 years ago, the mother was 12 times as old as her daughter. And then 10 years, and hence she will be twice means 2 times as old as her daughter will be. Find the present age. Think over it. He's asking me the present age. So why don't I tell and assume the present age of the mother right now is X? The present age of daughter right now is Y. All right. So it told me 10 years before or 10 years ago, right? So that means it should be whatever the present age of mother is minus of 10. Same goes with present age of daughter minus of 10 and put that in the first equation. I'll able to get that. And it says after 10 years from this. So I'll add those 10 and make an equation. Okay? Clear? Great. So I will not tell the equation right now, whereas I'll read the comments and I'll ask you to solve it and give me the answers. So don't think that we are not reading your comments. We as a teacher, whoever is coming at this platform is going back to the video, reading your comments, seeing that how that child is performing. So that is important for us, right? We want our students to study with us. We want them to learn with us. So the answer will be 34 years and 12 years. So let's see who all can do it and gives a thumbs up to us that yes, ma'am, we were able to do it. We were able to figure out what the equation is. All right, so I've given you some hint. Let's see who all can do that. Okay, so that's it, guys, for today. I hope you had a wonderful session and it was great having you all here. And if you also liked it, if you felt that, yes, you have learned a little bit, not I will say you have learned everything, but at least you have learned a little bit from us, then kindly subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon of the Swiflearn Platform's YouTube channel, where there are so many good teachers which are coming at this platform here just to teach you lovely, sweet students, right? Yes, so we are here for you guys. You understand something, you learn something, and that's our purpose, that's our motto. All right, and share it with more of your friends so that they also can come here so that we can have a good interaction session where we all are here and talking to each other live. All right? Okay then, till then, take care, bye, and be safe wherever you are. And enjoy the way we study. We enjoy teaching you, so I hope you also enjoy studying with us. All right, till then, take care. Bye-bye, guys.